Hello, welcome to our channel. We are back. Apologies for last week. If you are with us, if you are our supporter, subscriber, you probably noticed a little announcement last week. It was actually first week since June last year when we didn't make it and didn't manage to make a reaction video due to having a puppy. It is a beautiful bundle of joy, but honestly, there's so much work. It involves so much work, right? I'm exhausted, I will be honest with you. And I do know that today's song isn't too long, but I feel like it's a blessing in a sense. Although, as you probably, if you know me, you probably notice that I like more lengthy songs or more than one song, but I think this week it will be a bit of a blessing. I'm actually still not sure whether we will make it. The video is being recorded slightly later than usually. We had to wait until Puffy is actually going to fall asleep properly. So fingers crossed he's not going to wake up.
He's already pretty much woken up and you might be hearing him because he's just behind me and the microphone might pick it up. So
yeah, due to our kind of home setup, we couldn't really move into a different room either, so it is a bit harsh, but you know, it is what it is and it's gonna be worth it. On this note, I just wanted to let you know that today we will listen to Fear Factory, Linchpin. I heard it is a metal song. It was something that has been recommended by you, so I actually cannot wait. It will be different from what we got used to for the last few weeks, and it will be a bit of a change as well. On this note, if you are happy to stay with us and support Anytime Project, next week we will come back to the
philosopher album, their latest album, which we already, I think, reacted to 2 or 3 songs.
Yes, so yeah, stay with us. Okay, I'm ready. I have my lyrics open, and
okay,
fingers crossed we will be able to continue.
Okay.
I really like the start.
Cutting me apart! Cutting me apart! See the light of the day has arrived for us. Genesis of our evolution. A linchpin holds within a means to an end.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. To be honest, I could listen on and on to this type of songs, you know. So yeah, actually, I wish it was longer. Okay, we had to do a bit of a cut here. Yeah, the doggy is waking up. That said, I feel this song is giving me energy to keep going. Honestly, we didn't have much sleep, definitely not enough for the past week. And I had no idea that, you know, puppy is going to involve so much work.
How was the song though?
I know, I should... yeah, apologies. This may actually turn into the episode about puppy rather than the song. But I absolutely enjoyed the song, you know. I really like, and it reminded me of my young days. I used to listen to this type of songs. And with metal, it can be quite hard to actually pick up the words if the scream is really, really loud and really strong and harsh. But in this song, I actually didn't have any problem with picking up what the song is about. What is the song about, though?
You tell me.
All right, we had to make another cut here. I don't know if we can keep going, to be honest. This is gonna be bad. Especially that I really want to have a chat about this song. I honestly, I really, really enjoyed it. And I actually feel I'm gonna have a listen to Fear Factory on my own tonight, once the dog is asleep. Because it makes me feel like I want to keep going, like I want to listen. And I really enjoyed his voice as well. Even though it was like really, you know, this type of strong metal type of at times, it actually was pretty nice to my ear. It felt really...
It had some melodic parts.
It was really melodic, really melodic.
Would you say it's something like Slipknot, maybe?
No, I felt at times that his voice reminded me a little bit of Korn, but then... I want to say Sepultura as well, you know. I just pretty enjoyed this. It was a really great listen. The part of lyrical that I picked up on was Genesis of Our Evolution, and I'm not sure if it has a lot to do with the kind of main aim or theme in the song, but it reminded me about recent debate I've watched between evolutionists and anti-evolutionists.
Creationists?
Evolutionist deniers, yes, creationists. I think I watched this with you.
Who was that? Was it Dawkins versus someone else?
Yes, it was with the lady. I think it was in the library.
It was quite a long time ago, though, wasn't it? We watched this like a couple months ago. Not like yesterday or...
No.
Yeah.
No, but
yeah,
quite a while ago, yeah. And that's what kind of reminded me of, you know. The only other thing I wanted to mention in the same line, a linchpin holds within a means to an end. Can't you see that we are one? Now, the linchpin, it is some kind of part of the mechanism, yeah? How can you Google it? Actually?
It's like a lock. Okay, I'll Google it. So it can be a person or thing vital to an enterprise or organization, or a pin passed through the end of an axle to keep a wheel in position. So I actually didn't know the first meaning. I only knew
the second one, yeah.
The pin that
holds the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with me. And I don't actually think that linchpin in this sense was the linchpin in the first sense was reflected in the song. I have a feeling that linchpin was some kind of metaphor of something that actually holds the whole wheel of us, of our genesis, of our evolution, of us as a humankind.
Okay.
So more like this kind of mechanism. But what is this linchpin? Is it every single person? He says, can't you see that we are one? Is it just the whole humankind? And is it you can't take me apart. No, you can't. We will never see an end. We see no end to the dream. It's actually becoming better and better, more metaphorical. So what do you think? I think the song may be about some kind of metaphorical aim of humans to be one, to pursue this humankind further and further.
Yeah, like it can never stop. The process is always going and going and going, and it will be going. You cannot put a stop to it.
Yeah, that's for sure. But also that at the end of the day, if you kind of abstract higher and higher and higher from an individual, you go into the whole humankind, that we are actually one. We are part of one big organism.
Yeah, it's like you've got lots of cells that keep dying and new cells are being born. Same with if you look at humanity as a series of, like, during the long time span, it's like cells are being replaced, but the organism is still the same. It just changes because new cells are having some new mutations and so on.
Yeah, so it's actually literally like the organicism theory. I think we mentioned this a few months ago in
maybe
some
in
video.
46 and 2.
Possibly, yes. That actually, you know, each of us, same as we work and we operate within our society, within our environment, each of us has certain roles as well. Like somebody is a doctor, somebody is a nurse, somebody is a teacher, and same as the cells in the human organism and the organs, we all create part of one, and it's also kind of never-ending. That's what the song can be about, and the linchpin that holds it.
Yeah, what's the linchpin that holds it?
What is the linchpin that holds it? Is it our mind, our ability to actually, is it our reason, ability to abstract and to realize that we are part of this one unity, maybe part of one organism?
I don't know, because other organisms like dogs, let's say, they also evolve constantly throughout times, and they don't need the mind like we have. I mean, they have mind, but just not like we have.
Unless you believe they do have mind.
Even like, okay, so then bacteries, but I cannot pronounce.
I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty interesting, isn't it? And he's still asleep, by the way.
Yeah, like super simple organisms also evolve, and they don't need a mind for that. So I don't know. I'm not sure it would.
I think I know what you mean, though. So yeah, so linchpin would not be a reason this sense. So would the linchpin be each one of us and all of us together, maybe? In this sense, if each one of us is, you know, it's genesis of our evolution, we are one, so it's each one of us and all of us together at the same time, perhaps? Some kind of a paradox in a sense?
I wish I knew. I really don't know.
Well, you know, we can divagate about this. It is really, I feel this song is actually pretty deep as well. And we may be too tired to kind of...
But if you look at the song, that it is about a wheel of life, let's say, then the linchpin would mean that this is something that actually stops that wheel from going, like in a negative sense.
From destroying, maybe, from going...
But also linchpin can be used to lock the wheel to not go off the axle, so it still can turn, but it doesn't go off the axle, so it doesn't fall off.
It allows it to actually move correctly in the right direction.
Exactly, yeah.
So it must be something else then.
But if evolution, I mean, it doesn't need to be anything, like it is in itself, because that's how evolution is working.
That's true.
It doesn't need any, like, environment is a guidance, really. It doesn't need any linchpin to ensure it works.
Is the actual process of evolution the linchpin in itself that holds the progress?
I would say the death is the linchpin of evolution, because you need a replacement of life, of new organisms in order to evolve. You cannot have immortal organisms, because then the progress would stop, because you cannot like grow mutate. Yeah.
But not just death and birth as well.
Yeah, true.
And that's like two parts of, you know, two sides of the wheel, you can say. I feel it may be one of those things. We may be somewhere there. Linchpin may be something else. Let me know what you think. What can be this linchpin that holds... I feel like I'm grasping this kind of
like
main theme, and I feel it's really interesting.
Yeah, like we can't find this one piece. That
What
would
is
be
this?
something great to read in comments, to be honest.
It's definitely not in the lyrics directly, I think. Or maybe it is, we just don't see it. Or maybe it's there on purpose, and actually we can extract different things out of it, and we can associate linchpin to different things, and each one of them will be correct as well. That said, I think it's time to finish. As much as I would like to keep going, firstly, I'm really tired. I'm so sorry about this. Secondly, I think he is waking up, actually, so...
I will just add that we will try to organize ourselves a little differently, so maybe we will record throughout a week and like in parts, and then just compile a video for the Saturday. We just have to readjust a little bit.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a really quite a think about how to keep going in light of our new environment. This is not something that at the moment we have a lot of control of, I would say. But yeah, I hope you will still stay with us. I really would like the channel to continue, and we will do all we can to improve it. So yeah, I hope you still enjoyed the song though. I think it was really enjoyable, and I will definitely listen to more songs by Fear Factory. And fingers crossed next week we'll be able to continue with Pussifer. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, it's evening
or
here.
day somewhere else.
Yeah.
Have a lovely week, actually.
Yeah. Bye bye.